welcome to Cocktails. This is going to be a brand new show where we're going to be making some interesting drinks for you. Leave the boring old cocktails, the classic stuff that you've already done. We're going to experiment and we're going to come up with some crazy stuff that you've never tried before. Imagine James Bond coming to your house this weekend, or Carrie Bradshaw. They have their favorites, which can become your favorites too. So this week, the theme is Hollywood and their favorite cocktails. For our first cocktail, we're gonna make you a Vesper Martini, Bond's favorite cocktail. And it's come from his first love, Vesper Lind. She was very pretty. I liked her too. Every movie throughout after that, he's been having only the Vesper Martini. We don't know about the women, but he's quite faithful with his drinks. And for the Vesper Martini, we're gonna take a martini glass. So you take your middle fingers on the left-hand side, your index fingers on the right-hand side, take it on the stem of the glass, and you twirl it once, and you twirl it twice, and you twirl it a third time, and you place the glass down. Hey there, what's going on? We fill up the glass with ice, and then I pour some water in. Now, chilling the martini glass basically is just putting some ice and putting some water in there, and then you let it stay there for some time so that the glass gets a little frosted and gets cold. And while I'm leaving this glass to chill, I'm not gonna let anyone interfere with it and pick it up and take it like it's a drink, so it's gonna be my glass, and I'm gonna just protect it and just stare at you, and you stare at me. I'm gonna take some gin. We're going to take 60 ml, which is this sweet little nectar derived from juniper berries and some herbs that have just been mixed together, brewed in there. It's been left for fermenting for a while. You know, we just let it rot. Then we're like, wow, it smells so nice, and oh, it gets me high, and that's how we get gin. We're going to use 30 ml of vodka. Although vodka generally doesn't go into your martini, it's only with gin. But then it's a Bond's drink, so you've got to have it like the Bond way. And then we've got the final ingredient, the third touch, Martini Extra Dry. Now you have three kinds of martinis. You have Martini Bianco, Martini Rosso, and Martini Extra Dry. So I'm going to put only 15 ml of Martini Extra Dry. That's half of a small peg. The extra dry is like the least sweet, and it's got this dryish aftertaste that's left on your palate if you're having it neat, at least in comparison to the other two martinis. Originally, a quina lillet was used. So quina lillet is a French aperitif, and aperitif is something that's usually had before your dinner or before meals. But now, since Bond had so many movies and he's been drinking so often, there's no more quina lillet left in the market. So in case you can't find it in your market, we're going to substitute it with a Martini Extra Dry. So now I'm going to empty the martini glass with all the ice. And you have a nicely frosted glass there. So we're going to take some ice now and fill up your shaker with ice. Put a lot of ice in there to chill the drink really well so that your ice dilutes a lot less. If you put less ice, when you shake it, your ice will dilute really fast. You shut the shaker, twist your hand like this a little, pull the shaker like that. Now, usually the martini is made stirred, but we're making it shaken because that's how Bond liked it. Actually, the real reason why he liked it is because when you shake your drink, the water melts a lot faster than when you stir it, from the ice, that is, and your drink gets more diluted. So Bond couldn't handle that strong little thing there which is stirred up, and he would make that face when you would sip on his drink like. And he was like, bartender, shake that for me. And the bartender shook, and he got it shaken. And that's how the Vesper Martini is. I'm going to take a Hawthorne strainer. We just place it on top like that. You take your index finger, you place it on top of the strainer, and your three fingers go on one side and your thumb on the other. You pour it into the martini glass. So usually a martini goes with 3 olives. But Bond does not like olives. You see the seeds, he used to say, that comes in his mouth, and then he used to spit them out, and then his poker game would get all messed up. And it would be very embarrassing for him to do that in public. So he was like, I'm not gonna go for that. I'm gonna use a lemon rind. It's just the peel of the lemon. And we're gonna drop that in the martini glass. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Vesper Martini, named after Vesper Lind, is ready. Bond's favorite drink, and now it's mine too. Just because Bond likes it, or just when he's around. He's sitting right there. That wasn't me. It's awesome. So that was James Bond's drink and Carrie Bradshaw's drink. But there are many more that we have in our kitty. And if you want to know more, just click on the menu on the right hand side. And I'll be there as your virtual bartender guiding you through. So till next week, keep drinking and don't keep driving when you're drinking.